G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm doing another Nitecore versus Olight episode. Today it is the battle of the floodlights. So we have the Nitecore P20ix up against the Olight Seeker 3 Pro. Let's check them out. All right, so before I install these batteries, let's have a look at both of them. We have 21700s, 5000 milliamp, both 3.6 volts, and both proprietary systemed batteries. All right, so here is the difference in holsters, guys. On one hand, the Olight has your typical nylon holster with a buckle here. Very nice material inside. Always impressed with Olight holsters. However, I'm also impressed with this belt holster here because it is very easy. It makes it for very easy access, quick release as well. You just bang it forward and pull it out and you're ready to go. So honestly, guys, I probably wouldn't use either of them, but if I was going to use one, I would go with the Nitecore. It's just easier, a little less hassle, and I really like these bits here on the side you can move them up or down a notch, depending on how big your belt is. So really like that from the Nitecore. Well done. And there's the difference in holsters. Now, the Nitecore comes with a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. That will charge your USB-C charging port there. And your LED here will flash blue when charging and go constant blue when fully charged. Whereas the Olight has your typical Olight magnetic charging. This LED here will go red when charging and fully green once fully charged. And that is also a USB-A charging port. Now, you do get some accessories with the Nitecore that you don't get with the Olight, okay? So this is important. With the Nitecore, you will get a pocket clip, okay? That pocket clip can go on one of two attachments and it can go lens up or lens down, either way. You will get your lanyard, Nitecore lanyard, typical Nitecore lanyard, and you will get your spare O-ring as well. So that's really nice to see with the Nitecore. You don't actually get any accessories with the Seeker 3 Pro, which is a bit of a shame in my opinion. But it's really nice to see the Nitecore giving you all those accessories. It's nice to get accessories with an expensive light. And of course, you will get your user manuals, which I will go over. All right, so before we get into the technical data, let's just have a look at these two. They are very similar, guys. So you have 4000 lumen max here and 4200 lumen max here. Now, if we just look here, they are both quad LEDs. In the Nitecore, you have 4 Cree XP-L2 V6 LEDs there. And in the Olight, it does not specify what LEDs they are. And I'm not going to guess because I will get it wrong. Now, if we just compare bezels, Olight has the standard Olight blue bezel here, which is beautiful. No qualms with that at all. And the Nitecore has your 3 glass breaking beads there, which is really cool. So both floodlights, but much more of a tactical floodlight, this one. Now, if we just move along to the head, as I said before, you've got your charging port there for the Nitecore. No charging port for the Olight, which is really nice. You would think that would increase the water resistance. And no side switch for the Nitecore, but only a side switch for the Olight. So again, much more tactical light, much more everyday carry light, but both flood over 4,000 or over lumens. Now, if we go down to the body, the Nitecore really utilizes the 21700 size and does not add any fat to it. So that's really nice. And also the Nitecore tail cap kicks out a bit to make it that perfect, perfect ability to lock into your hand like a tactical light should. The Olight, on the other hand, has some really beautiful rubber sides here for grip. And you can see there that your thumb falls very naturally on the side switch there, so no problem at all. Give that a turn and you'll get your battery level indicator as well as what output it's about to come on. So that's really nice to see as well. And tails there, of course, you can only operate the Nitecore from the tail switch. It has a mode button and a primary switch. The mode button will get you to strobe instantly, or it will change your cycles if you're in daily mode. And this will do nothing except for destroy your electronics if you get it too close to it because it's a very strong magnet. But on the plus side, you can magnetize it to things, which is really, really cool. You can put it on L-docks, you can magnetize it to the roof of a car, whatever. So very versatile, this one as well. Now, of course, tail standing with the Olight, no tail standing with the Nitecore. Now, going over the measurements, the Olight from head to tail is 13 centimeters exactly. And the Olight from end of tail clicky to the head is 13.7 centimeters. So a little bit taller is the Nitecore, but not by much. Now, the face of the Olight comes in at 3.4 centimeters. And the face of the Nitecore comes in at 3 centimeters. So that is a lot smaller there. It doesn't seem, 3.4 against 3, it doesn't seem like a lot, but look at that. It is actually quite a difference. That's a massive difference in pocketability as well, in my opinion. Now, weighing these two, both with their batteries inside, but no pocket clips, we've got 191.59 grams in the Nitecore, and we've got 198.93 grams in the Olight. So just a little bit heavier is the Olight. Now, the Olight has a mechanical lockout, which is basically just don't touch it for a while and the light will lock out, which is really, really cool. I love that automatic lockout. The Nitecore, you have to turn the tail switch, the tail cap, boom. And securing it turns the light back on. So let's go over the UI of each of them and compare that, okay? So I'll get this to low. So ultra low on both of them. You've got 5 lumens here on the Olight, which will last for 15 days. And you've got 2 lumens here on the Nitecore, which will last for 350 hours. Now, if I step up, you've got 50 lumens on the Olight here, which will last for 55.5 hours. And you've got 50 lumens on the Nitecore, which will last for 38 hours. So more runtime on the Olight. Stepping up again, you've got 300 lumens for 10 hours and 40 minutes on the Olight, and you've got 300 lumens for 7 hours and 15 minutes on the Nitecore. Now, stepping up again, so high mode is 1,200 lumens on the Olight, which will last for 135 minutes. Then it drops down to 600 lumens for 35 minutes, then 300 lumens for 10 minutes. The Nitecore is 850 lumens for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's all the cycling the Olight has. It's just moonlight, low, medium, and high. Whereas the Nitecore has one more. It has higher. Now that's 1,700 lumens, which will last for 2 hours. But if we go to turbo now, so double click and press and hold. Turbo on the Nitecore is 4,000 lumens, which will last for 30 minutes with an asterisk. That asterisk means you're not going to get 30 minutes of 4,000 lumens. No way. Whereas the Olight over here is 4,200 lumens, which you'll get for 2.5 minutes. Then it's going to step down to 1,200 lumens, which you'll get for 127 minutes. And then 600 lumens for 35 minutes. So if you guys want to talk about the major difference between these two, it is the bloody runtime. 30 minutes on turbo. That's it. 2.5 minutes on turbo. Then 127 minutes. Then 35 minutes. So 30 minutes is not 4,000 lumens all the way. It'll drop down after about a minute. But 30 minutes is the time from on turbo, if you leave it on, until the light shuts off because the batteries run out. So this light over here, the Nitecore, is certainly not designed to be a long-lasting light. It is designed to be a tactical operation light that you will use sparingly and that you will not want to sustain a major output like 4,000 lumens for very long. Whereas the Olight is specifically designed to use for long term. I mean, on the turbo function there, you are going to get a total of 127 plus 35 plus 2.5 minutes from light on to shut off. Whereas the Nitecore, you get a total of 30 minutes from light on to shut off in turbo. So that is a major difference, guys. Very, very important when you're selecting between these two. You need to know what your purpose is for the light. Is your purpose tactical applications, sparingly? Or is your purpose, I need long run times because I'm going bloody camping and hiking? Now, let's just take a look at the profile of the Nitecore. It is definitely a floodlight with a centralized hotspot there. Whole lot of spill and bleeding. And then if we just have a look at the Olight, again, you know, typical Olight, very large hotspot, but this also has a lot of flood and bleeding as well. So they are both floodlights, guys, although the Nitecore might be more of a floodlight when we take them outside. I don't know. We will take them outside and find out. Let's do that now, and then we will return for some final thoughts and my choice on which one I would like better. All right. Olight Seeker 3 Pro, Nitecore P20ix. Olight, Nitecore. Olight, Nitecore. Oh, that's hard. Nitecore looks like it's got more of a spread from side to side. Olight definitely has more of a distinct hotspot, but also a spread. That's hard. Oh, look at that. Nitecore's already stepped down. Olight's still going strong. So there we are, guys. That is the major difference. Nitecore has stepped down and Olight going strong. So that is a really important thing to take into account. There is the step down. If I turn it off, wait a sec, Olight's still going strong. Turn it back on. There we go. Back up, but it will not last. Olight, Nitecore. 4,200 lumens, 4,000 lumens. Olight, Nitecore. All right. Olight's still going strong. Doesn't seem to have had a step down yet. Nitecore will be due for one any second. There it goes. There it goes. Still going strongly, Olight. All right, guys. That's it for me. Back to the lab. All right. So honestly, when it comes to flood, I prefer the Nitecore. Absolutely. But when it comes to runtime and sustainability for the light, obviously the Olight smashes the Nitecore out of the water. However, when choosing these lights, price will come into it because the Nitecore is $280 from lightshop.com.au and the Olight is $200 from Lightshop. So I will leave a link for both of them, guys, in the description, and I will leave relevant discount codes. So if you do find yourself in the middle of the Nitecore Olight battle, as most of us have found ourselves in at least once in our journey for torches, you need to ask yourself, am I after a tactical light to, you know, put next to the bed or keep in the car or something as a self-defense light, but also has a lot of different applications? Or am I out for a light that is going to be used for long purpose sustained light, like camping or fishing or hiking or something like that? So you do need to ask yourself that, guys. I did forget about strobe. They've both got strobe, guys. So strobe is just press and hold with the mode button on the Nitecore. Very, very distracting. Whereas the Olight is a triple click. And there you have it. Also very distracting. And you can triple click from on or off. So which one do you pick, guys? My choice out of these two is probably going to be the Nitecore, only because I use my lights in a very tactical self-defense manner. So I'm more likely to get use out of the Nitecore than I am the Olight. So because of that reason, I'm going to pick the Nitecore, even though it is $80 more expensive. But if I was going camping, I would definitely take the Olight over the Nitecore because I'd need to take 3 or 4 other batteries for the Nitecore. It just wouldn't work. All right, guys, thanks again for sticking around for another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Let me know in the comments what you would prefer, Nitecore or Olight. The fighting will continue between the two. I think it will continue forever. So pick a side, guys. You got to pick a side. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.